Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause it's stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment.
Live in the moment. moment. What's the deal, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720. I know I haven't done a video in I did the show Friday. What's today? Tuesday. You know, I said I was gonna start dropping a video every day, and you know. But I was on Twitch. I've been grinding. I didn't do anything. I think Saturday. I was running around with my grandmother. But I've been on Twitch cutting. It's been funny as hell. But listen to I'm gonna drop a link. You know my guy, my man John Mendoza, AK Liberal Gamer. He's doing some huge giveaways. Actually, too, we sponsoring the $1,000 2K tournament. I just don't know if we're gonna do a 5-on-5 All Star or my player 300 the park, whatever the case may be. He's doing giveaways. Like he's legit. All of his just follow him. I'm gonna drop the link to his thing. I think he's giving away some like $300 headphones for the first month. You know what I mean? He ain't got that many followers, so you know what I mean, like 30 or 40, whatever the case may be. He got some Astros, like three, the big ones I got. I think they actually know what in mine. I don't know what mine are. I got a couple pair of them, but games every month, like you know what I mean. They do it all the time. Like I say, I know you get accused of being, I say, an Xbox shit, but they a cool cat though, man. Real talk, man. But shout out to him. I'm about to hop in there right now. They in there arguing already, man. They can't help themselves, man. Posted Tsunami is in there arguing about 2K. The matches be funny as hell. E3, who else we got here? Hold on 1 second. Tony Brown, wait. Give me 1 second. Jada, give me 1 second. I'm about to hop in there right now. What's today, Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Right. 1 sec. Alright, I'm about hopping in right now. As you guys come in, you be so kind. Just hit the like button. I'm gonna shout you guys out. Steam. I got something ringing in my ear. Floyd Mayweather, hold on 1 second, brother. I'll get you right quick. What's Floyd talking about? Multiplayer podcast, and yes, we back this week, brother. Be back this week. I promise. I didn't do the multiplayer podcast Thursday. But I'm back at it. My man, what's all yours calling me Zaquare, man? When you ship past Buck dancing for Sony so I can start watching. He's gonna be bugging, man. Hey, man, I don't buck. I'll be buzzing. Tell y'all, my man said I be cutting the jig, man. My man Randy Russell. So y'all be motherfucker. That old ass name, Randy. Tell your motherfucker granddaddy was an alcoholic. Name that child Randy. After Brandy. Oh, let me see right here. What we got here? King. Hold on 1 second. We got here. Teach. 1 second. I'm coming right to the last one. Teach. What we got? Crazy. Yeah. Crack. Crack's the damn. Alright, let's go. Right click. Copy. Paste. Spam. Copy. Tweet. Let me hop in here right now. Oh Lord, we hopping here. We live.
You said they're making
Tsunami.
We live.
Hold on. Hold on. We'll talk about it a little bit later. Shout out to 6996 was good. Joe Henry, Panda Mark, Real Coolito, Raheem Williams, Philip Senior. None of your goddamn businesses in the house.
Baby girl.
Patrick Armin.
baby sister.
Jay Hart Rick was good. We got Zach Kareem was good. Rafe the Emperor, my brother, was good.
Rafe.
Tamiko was good. Akaza, Sorry Style was good. We got Flipping. We got who else? We got Corey Massey. We got Tip Diamond, my brother.
Platinum Tip.
We got
Tip the $2 diamond. What is going on?
We got Derek's Corner. We got Eagles fans. We got God Thriller. We got Tage the Mage in the house.
Yeah.
Xbox has no goddamn games. LOL. Xbox sucks ass. Is in the house. Facts. Hey, that name couldn't be more accurate, brother. We got Floyd Mayweather. My brother's in the house. We got Cree Ross. We got Emmanuel. We got John Claudio. Peanut Checks. We got All Might. Pause. We got Mark Albert. Panda Mark. All Might. John Mendoza. John Mendoza was good.
Yeah, I'm just talking about John Mendoza. I'm just talking about you.
Ninth Star Games. We got Noel DeJesus was good. Philip Sin, Pumpkin Queens in the house. Hold on, we got our first super chat. Floyd Mayweather with the $2. Multiplayer podcast in the best damn podcast back this week. You goddamn right. We back. We back. We got Proto. We got Randy Russell plus Ultra NYT Music. My brother.
Shout out to Randy Russell with that old ass name. Motherfucking slave name, man.
Hey, yo, NYT, we gonna need you to jump in the Discord later, man. I need your backup on some shit we was talking about earlier. But continue, Kratos.
Yeah, the Earth is a triangle, according to Post. All right, we got Double O Rain, Vicious Lord. We got Person Not Found was good. Duran Robinson, Paul Harder. Paul was good. We got Shake Capo was good. Corey Massey, Nerd Nate's in the house. Snake Doctor Pauls. We got JD was good. BA was good. Who else we got? Johnny J, Hype Beast. Hey, everybody that's here, we appreciate you. C-Dub, I see you. Let's get the show going, man. Let's get the show going.
Hit the like button. Share this bitch out.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Who said the Earth is a triangle?
You said it, Post.
He says a trapezoid.
Yeah,
Post says
a rhombus.
Well, the dimensions of the pyramid.
This shit on demand. Post.
The dimensions of the pyramid was built around the dimensions of the Earth. Go look for it yourself.
Yo, Post, don't start this bullshit right now. This ain't expand your mind. Don't start this bullshit right now.
I'm just talking. I gotta get it going. I gotta like the fight.
I told y'all he thought the Earth was a triangle.
Hey, yo, Post gonna come back and say this motherfucker shaped like a rhombus. He went to this motherfucker shaped like a rhombus. Fucking with Post.
Hey, so I can say the pyramids is shaped, its dimensions is based around the dimensions of the Earth, but a scientist from that say it's shaped like a pear, and everybody believe him. Fuck out of here.
No, I'm just saying. You know, how many degrees inside of a triangle? 180 degrees.
Let me tell you. I'm telling you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got you. You know what I'm talking about. See, you the only nigga that realize what I be talking about.
This brother.
That don't confirm on live on air.
I told y'all. Post-up's brain was the shape of a 45-degree angle.
Okay, obtuse. Obtuse angle. God damn. Jesus.
Jesus. All y'all brains
triangle.
That's my post. Foil on his head.
Nasty ass perpendicular niggas up here.
Perpendicular.
Isosceles triangle shaped head.
They all perpendicular, laying over each other.
Oh man.
Come on, Post. Don't let this, brother. Come on, save your life, brother. 2 inches. My life would have been taken. Hyrox Z. 2 inches. God was good.
Yeah. He said 2 inches to the left, 2 inches to the right. Post him out of there. The bitches that believed in gravity that day. We got some. I hear some ringing in my ear with some subscriptions. I hear some ringing.
Yes.
We got a couple.
You got a couple.
We got. Go
Post. You want to get
I got these. I got you. You know, can't nobody do this shit like me. You know, shout out to Floyd Mayweather with the $2. He said both consoles at $500 is the PS5 worth it. Pound SSD. They gonna pay $500 for SSD and audio the way they out there bumping that shit. Crazy Horse with the 199. What up, fellas? How y'all doing? We good.
Everything's good in moderation.
In moderation.
We got Johnny J2 with the
Johnny, what up, baby?
Can you name these 16 Microsoft game studios? F15, but the 16 came from a recent interview. We don't know which one that is. It could be a new one.
The motherfuckers that made Tecmo Bowl. Ain't made a game since.
No limit studios. Like
shout out to Floyd with the $2. When Foxy Games revealed what studio Sony brought in January. Yo, hey Floyd, and he blocked me on Twitter because I was calling him out.
Y'all call him out every day. Not every day, bro.
Your boy. That's your boy. Come on, Foxy. That's your boy. Come on, bro.
Yo, he blocked me, man.
Hey, yo.
Hey, y'all haters just mad because y'all don't have his inside.
Yo, shout out to Crackser. Yeah, the crack in the back. With the $9.99, he say he praised the SSD for how it can change open world games and load time. Let's stop pretending like he said it's the better or more powerful console. These ponies was going nuts on Twitter. Shake my head. Yeah, that's crazy, Crack, because when Bungie was at Microsoft, they used to downplay them. They used to down. Soon Bungie got out on their own. Now Bungie became gods, and now it's crazy. Crack. I see what you're
Post, which one is better? Hey, which one is better? Halo 5 or Destiny?
I have no comment.
Thank you.
Destiny's trash.
Thank you.
Halo is better.
Destiny's trash.
Stop it.
Destiny. Last time you played Destiny.
Come on.
Hey, when the last time you played
Hey, listen, I think Fable. I mean, Destiny had the longer leagues. You know what I mean?
When the last time you played Destiny?
But
shit, I was playing it the other day. Especially on
that 30 frames on console is dog shit.
Ass Moss.
Destiny's terrible. Luke shooter painted
You got screenshots. You ain't been online in 45 days.
Oh shit!
Hold on right here.
14 damage controller for Sony for the last 4 weeks.
Post boot up his Xbox. One day to play 2K with Z, and all of a sudden now he's a gamer.
Let me tell you something. I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning to go take a leak. I come back, I hear ping on my phone. It's Kratos still dropping Sony shit in the DMs. Nigga, take your ass to bed with all that damn damage controlling shit. It's 3 in the morning.
Well, that's
this morning, ain't gonna lie, this morning post.
Well, he's central for
I saw y'all
central.
Post. I logged in right on Discord. I saw you, Tsunami, Sean, and everybody in there. I'm like, damn, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. What they talking about?
I saw that.
All I heard was Tsunami say some crazy shit, and I logged off and took my
Look, Kratos, I was not part of that conversation. They was talking about Prince and Michael Jackson.
Man.
I
know. That had to be Vaughn.
Tsunami
That was
said
Vaughn.
Prince and Michael Jackson is like Drake and who else? He said Drake and somebody else.
What's the name?
And J. Cole. I instantly logged off and took my ass back to sleep.
I muted all them niggas out there.
That's how you know Vaughn was in there. Mike Jack.
Hold on. Shout out to Colin Crespin with the $2. Post stop drinking Phil's bathwater.
Jeez. Hold up, my man Soldier Effect and Outlaw 2. Shout out you guys for becoming members. I want to say this too. Listen, I'm gonna drop the link again. This right here is the link to my man Liberal Gamer, aka Johnny Mendoza. He's doing some massive giveaways. I think giving away some headphones. He's doing giveaways every month. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, it ain't no fake shit, no fugazi shit. He really giving this shit away. So, follow him on Twitter. And, you know what I mean? he's a stone cold bot though, but go ahead and beat his goddamn legs. You got my mission, fuck him up. We got some more bills here. Make sure this motherfucker show.
Don't fuck with the bags, Z.
No, he gotta get his legs break, man. Anybody can get it.
Anybody? We got a TMT in the chat with the $2. He goes, Z, what the fuck did D-Batch do this time?
Oh.
What did he do to you, Z? What did he do to you?
To me? Not to me. No, I think D was arguing with K Mega. About
what, Final Fantasy or something?
No. They was arguing about. He tried to say K Mega said that QLED was better than OLED.
Well, we know what's better. OLED is better.
Johnny J2. He said Johnny. Sound like a 50s name, like he played the piano and slapped the floor with the penny loafers on. Salute
Shit.
with the
He used to like my man Johnny James, like he sounded Calhoun Records. Not Cadillac Records, Calhoun Records.
You feel me? Like, yeah, boy had on something with a penny loafer slapping the floor while he played the piano. Salute to the panel. J-Dub, keep rapping for Sony. That's just Vegeta. This dude is a fool, man. With the $2, he say, God, good adult and realistic based games is all you need. And Crackster with the $4.99. J-Dub, you was playing Animal Crossing, you fuck nigga. You even own a PS4.
Oh shit.
Or Destiny, show me proof.
Oh shit. Jay, the question here.
Jay got about.
Hold on. Let me reply.
I don't think y'all want to come at Kratos like that, player.
Listen, obviously, half of these motherfuckers ain't got no kids and ain't married.
Oh shit.
Shit.
For them to know,
so Jay, what you trying to say?
For them to know that you gotta buy Animal Crossing for your kids.
At 3 a.m.? Hey, I got word.
Hey, my kids ain't got nothing else to do, brother. School is out for
quarantine.
Hold on.
God damn it.
I got word from an
I
avid
need my kids to be woke out by the time I get up.
I got word from an avid Animal Crossing player who love it that told me that you love Animal Crossing and you addicted to it. That's what she told me. That's what she told me. You feel me? Yeah.
Why is that a bad thing?
Post. Did she also tell you that the Earth wasn't flat, that it was in the shape of a triangle?
He told me you play all.
Is that why you got your? Is that why you get all your fake news?
Look, she told me you
he got that news from the GitHub leak.
He told me you play all the time, and that it was right. Because if you on Animal Crossing at 3 a.m, I wouldn't think that'd be your children. Because I know your children at the bed at that point. So
no, they don't. Hey, my kids up all night just like me.
Okay,
look at this motherfucker here, Z. This guy will throw his kids underneath the bus. That's what he is.
Hey, no integrity.
Hey,
no integrity.
Hey, he kick pushed his children under the bus.
Yes, he should.
Hey, wife and kids going under the bus.
Shout out to Nerd Nate with
hey, you know, like Z always saying,
ain't no sense of both of us getting our ass whooped.
Shout out to Nerd Nate with the $4.99.
Gaming is a selfish hobby, man.
That article was made. Halo creator is only praising the fact that the new consoles will finally have SSD.
We got a lot of them.
Okay,
hey Z, Z on your title, change it from 12 to 7.
Shout out to Crackster. With the 199. No, you use kids as
I think you put Final Fantasy 12.
I'm sorry.
And Johnny J2 with the 3.
I mean, you don't got to, bro.
He say I wore blue Chuck Taylors, Clem. Help out West Side. Crazy Horse with the 199. K Mega got that Samsung deal. That's why he capped it. And we'll shout out to Josh T with the Jesus.
Yeah, fucking I guess what's the first title?
Hey, y'all notice it's the same niggas that don't be playing no games is trying to admonish me for playing Animal Crossing.
You just said you don't play it.
Why are you game shaming? What's wrong with Animal Crossing?
That's a goddamn shame.
Post.
Y'all trying to get mad at me.
Post, you like Animal Crossing too, right?
Hold on. Let me tell you.
Thinking though, if you like Animal Crossing, you probably like Grounded, huh?
Let me explain myself one at a time.
Still be playing Animal Crossing.
If you like Animal Crossing, you probably like Grounded.
The reason why I say that is because Kratos sit on this panel all day and
hit the like button.
Games like Grounded and Battletoads, and then turn around and play Animal Crossing
because that's all they're giving us.
Post that game. That game is.
But can't you use the same logic saying that it's cool to play Bleeding Edge if that's all Microsoft giving us?
Cartoony games.
This has nothing to do with
well, listen, but
let me work. Y'all gotta know when to let a nigga work, man. We gotta.
I know, but I asked you a question.
If you like Animal Crossing, you should like Grounded.
Y'all saving this man. Go ahead, Z.
Well, anyway, get it. What's today's show?
Man, they didn't save this. They keep saving this. Let me rock, man.
Hold on a second.
Let us rock. Let me and Kratos do what we do.
Well, I guess with the first thing. So, they're not rumors. They're going around saying that the Xbox is the world's most powerful console. When did it come out? In 2017, I believe.
2017.
Late 2017.
It's being discontinued.
The judgment of the Sony was done.
It's a goddamn shame, man. You know that shit failed. If it crashed and burned within 2 years, they pulling the plug. God.
Yo, like I said, the PS4 Pro failed as well. Come on, J-Dub, don't start that shit.
The PS4 Pro still $399.
It's a piece of shit.
Stop.
You can't even find them bitches. They
the fact that it's still $399 is terrible.
No, that means it's and they're still sold out.
It's still $399.
It's because it's not making it,
bro.
Supply
they just say if you can find something, why
$400 for a trash console? That's not nothing to celebrate.
Look, they're not making enough. That's what it is. Look at the PS5. They said they're gonna make 4 to 5 million. They don't have enough money, Sony's. That's the problem, J-Dubs.
Listen, it's supply and demand. It's easy, right? The demand for PlayStation 4 Pros is way higher than a fucking Xbox One X. We tried to tell y'all ass 3 years ago that fucking console wasn't gonna do shit. They launched it, no games, it didn't do shit, and y'all still trying to hold the line.
Which console's better?
It didn't do shit.
Console's better.
It didn't do shit. J-Dubs, are you sure about that?
It didn't do shit. It didn't do shit.
It took away the power now to him.
Every multi-plat disagrees.
It took away the power now to him. What happened then?
That motherfucker, listen, you still got
every
50 million Xbox consoles sold.
Who gives a fuck about the 50 million?
That's your install base, dummy.
You part of the 50 million, fuck nigga, so you give a fuck, nigga.
A good product.
This is why Sony is getting exclusive Call of Duty deals because of that install base.
Y'all, this is your last year anyway, Jay. This is your last year for Call of Duty.
Sure.
Which one plays the multiplayer better?
Come on now. Come on.
We're talking about sales, but which one plays the games better?
What about Resident
They
Evil?
play the exact
What about
same.
Call of
They
Duty?
passed that.
Resident Evil plays better on the X.
The One X plays
Resident
better
Evil
than
plays better on the X.
Yes. Everybody.
Resident
whatever.
Evil plays better on the
Not
X.
according
What
to
y'all
Digital
talking about?
You mean it
Foundry.
looks
No,
better?
no, no.
Not
J-Dub,
according to
Did you hold on?
Listen. Y'all talking over each other. Can't nobody hear. I'm sitting up here listening with my mic muted, talking to my girl, and I just hear a bunch of gibberish. Let each other talk. I'm gonna start off by getting the bills. After we get the bills, and please everybody take their turn. Don't you see me? Okay.
Kabang!
You say that, but
Shout
your
out to
man
Floyd.
keep talking the whole time.
Yeah, you
Go
know,
ahead.
Kratos. That's how he don't want to
He
take
don't
an
want
L.
nobody
He do
talking.
that. Shout
He
out
don't
to
want
Floyd Mayweather with the $2. So we need to recoup money after Kojima robbed him. Damn.
Oh shit.
Big facts.
Shit.
Shout out to 00. I can't rap for shit. Rain with the $2. All glory and praise to God. The Xbox is dog shit. And then Brian Ingram with the $5. I see the non-question answering. Alzheimer having, when it comes to Sony, mental midget, J-Dub in on.
Oh
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Marinate with the $4.99. The Halo creative quotes are surrounded by PS5 information, which has y'all blinded. It ends the article with a PC Master Race comment. Oh shit.
Oh
Shout
shit.
out to Johnny J2. Johnny smack the smack with the $3.99. He said, which console got discontinued? Xbox. Fuck. It ain't even officially discontinued, dumbass.
Yeah, it literally says it's not discontinued. They just bundle a game with it. But
Look,
okay.
Xbox knows. Look, they're selling it for $2.99 because we're in quarantine. They're looking after the people. Xbox is for the people. Sony ain't. That's what it is. They want to sell that shit for $400 because they're
They
robbing
charge
bastards.
$400 for a
Hey,
console
Peter, your
that
mic,
came out
your mic
2000.
popping. Your mic popping. Hop on and out.
Because he's talking bullshit.
Fuck niggas like Sammy the Bull. He wearing a wire.
And let's
That's
not
what
forget,
happened when you're talking
Last
bullshit.
of Us 2 got canceled.
I still sound crazy.
Yeah, try to close the app. Close the app.
You always sounding crazy with
Yeah.
the
What
bullshit.
you do is actually close the app and hop back in.
Hey, J-Dub.
What up?
You get your refund for Last of Us 2?
Nuh-uh. I
Ain't
still got
get
my
your money
collector's
back?
edition. Nuh-uh.
Oh shit.
Greatness awaits, my brother.
Oh, wait, nigga, that shit ain't coming out, nigga.
Greatness awaits.
Let me pay the bills. My man, Floyd Mayweather, he on fire today. So J-Dub, let me ask you this. Install base matters now. Final Fantasy VII selling 3.5 million out of 100 million is pretty pathetic if you ask me.
Oh,
Again,
shit.
a lie.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
nigga.
Okay, so and when you sell 3.5 million in one fucking day, which is higher than God of War,
that's
3 days.
Listen,
3 days.
listen.
3
okay,
days.
3 days.
3 days, J-Dub. Don't lie.
Listen.
Tell the people the truth.
When that's higher than God of War, when that's higher than Spider-Man, what does that tell you? That means you fucking
It tells you that
better IP.
That means
it tells you that
bots are
Final
in
Fantasy
denial.
VII.
That means.
Final Fantasy VII is one of the most popular RPGs in the history
No,
of
listen to
games.
me. That means
Well,
multi plots are better.
finish. No, let Pizzo finish.
So I want to do this before
Final
everybody go to
Fantasy
their ring.
VII.
Everybody go to their corners. Floyd Mayweather with the $5. So J-Dub. Install base matter now. He said, install base matter now. FS7 selling 3.5 million out of 100 million is pretty pathetic. Damn. And then we got True Gamer 90 with the $5. He say, Jay, speaking facts, Xbox been dead for years. Multi-plats couldn't save it. Yikes. 1X is the next Zoom. Oh
damn. Hey yo, man. You know, I'm feeling, fuck all that. Wait, hold up, man. I was a Zoom fan. I had the 20 gig, the 40 gig, the 60 gig, the 80 gig, the 120 gig, yo. Then I bought the Zoom HT, the touchscreen one. I was an avid consumer.
I felt disrespected just reading.
Yo, what was born Zoom was shitting on the fucking iPod, man.
On the iPod, yeah.
You can share each other music and everything, man.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
So let me ask you. Hold on, Z.
Yeah.
Now that Pizzo has had his chance to talk, now I can say something. So this guy made a nobody listening to you, so we don't know. But we just know you mumbling some shit. You was mumbling some shit. So check this out, right? So he said 3.5 million in 3 days is bad when it definitely outdid God of War and Spider-Man. That shows you the
bro. These
denial.
niggas don't even crack 1 million copies.
Can I
You're proving it. You're
Hold
proving
on. Let him finish. Then you can rebuttal. Let him finish. Get.
Go on, Jay.
These guys are in such denial to say within 3 days you've sold 3.5 million copies in 3 days. That's
under
not
quarantine. Niggas ain't even working.
Exactly. When people lost their jobs, they still trying to get this fucking game. They couldn't even get the physical. They got it digitally. So what does that tell you when you got motherfuckers out here caping for Grounded, Bleeding Edge, and Battletoads saying it's fun? What?
That's
like,
a fact, bro.
Can we get over the bullshit, right?
Can I address that now?
Let me finish.
Can I address that now,
Let me finish. Don't worry about it. I'm taking all day if I want to. So here's the thing about it.
You already do.
Okay. So let me finish. Shut up, nigga. So here's
Let him
the
go,
thing,
Jay.
right? So you're in denial about that, and then they turn around and tell you gotta have faith and wait and see what Microsoft's going to do. Better days are ahead. These are the better days, niggas. That has the nerve enough to say 3.5 million ain't shit. I'm gonna call y'all better days, niggas.
Let me get this. Let me get these bills first. You go, Pito. My man Floyd Mayweather said 3.5 million suckers bought an incomplete game. Got him. My man the Shiny God said y'all fuck niggas got canceled with that. Can't say that word box. Double O Rain. J-Dub, don't let that mental midget Pizzo talk over you. That man hasn't played the game in over a year, yet he's running his mouth. Mute that fuck nigga, please.
Rain lost his hair. Rain lost his hair from cream products.
Oh man.
Can't say nothing to
Can't
say nothing to this battle, bro.
Yeah.
Let him fight. What battle? What you talking about?
Hold on, I got 2 more bills. No, I got 2 more bills. Hold on. Oh, El Matador 809. He said, y'all bots better be quiet with sales. Y'all didn't even support Ori. You got to talk about that. Floyd Mayweather 2. So why is The Last of Us not out then if it's the fan supported? All right. And my man Brian Ingram, I thought it was 120 million install base. What the fuck's going on here? Now get a piece. You want to rebuttal what J-Dub said?
What J-Dub said had nothing to do with the initial comment. He spoke about the install base. So 3.5 million for one of the biggest RPGs in the history of fucking gaming. Maybe if you look at it in the that might be a lot if you look at it in the context of Spider-Man and God of War. Let me finish, interrupter. Let me finish. What?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
I thought you said something. But the comment still stands. The install base are not buying those games. So whether it's 120 million and only 3.5 million buy the game,
in 3 days,
that comment still stands. The install base is not buying the game. What is that? Less than 2%?
3 days,
2% of the install base.
Wait. No, hold.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
No, hold the phone. Hold on, son. 1 second.
Let's go.
The
install base did not buy the game.
Alright. So the Xbox delegation getting rid of Pizzo.
He does not belong to that.
Understanding your logic.
What's inaccurate about that?
Okay, not a problem.
Just hold on.
What's inaccurate about that?
No, hold on 1 second. I got some bills here, but hold on 1 second.
It's just on.
Wait, hold on.
Instead of saying what?
No, I got you. So we not talking about lifetime sales. We talking about in 3 days.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, it hasn't even been a month, bro. Like,
time out. When we talk about any game sales, when we talk about any game sales that they just released, we're just talking about what they sold at the time. That goes for any game,
bro.
That's like me saying.
Hey yo,
100 million in 3 days. Over 100 million in 3 days.
Yeah, stupid that is.
Over 100
million.
Hey,
Pizzo.
That's like me saying. That's like me saying. Don't count Ori sales right now. Wait for lifetime. We do this with every title.
When did Ori come out? When did Ori come out though?
Hold on, man. Hold on 1 second, man.
Last month. Probably a month now.
Hey, Pizzo, hold on. Hey, Pizzo.
Are you done? Is that its lifetime sales?
Hold on, Pizzo. Hold on. No. Pizzo, hold on 1 second.
Nobody's saying that.
Hey, Pizzo, you do realize.
You just said that.
Hey, Pizzo, listen, fuck all that. Pizzo, you do realize we're in quarantine. Motherfuckers can't leave the house. You do realize that, right? And it did 3.5 million.
You realize that gaming has been up since the quarantine, right?
Yeah, because niggas ain't nothing to do. But what if you go? Hold on. Listen, what if you can't go out to the store to get the game?
Okay. What?
Listen, what if you? There's a lot of motherfuckers.
Buy it digital.
Yeah, okay, fine, but there are people that pay for the game at GameStop physically. GameStops are closed.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with the install base not buying the game? What are you talking about?
3.5 million motherfuckers bought it in 3 days.
Z, you might have to remind him about this being
out
a
of 120 billion people.
All right, hold on, let me pay these bills.
Did y'all realize that the context of his question was install base? He literally said install base matters now.
That's what he said. A lot of them also bought the physical copy. You want them to double dip? Is that what you're saying? They should double dip.
Regardless of, so let's say another 5 million people bought the game physical, which let's just add an astronomical number to it. What percentage of the user base would that be if they was at 8 million right now?
Bro.
Bro, what? Understand context. He said install base. Are y'all slow?
No.
Y'all know what install base is?
You bugging out, bro.
Other
niggas bought it physical and they ain't even get their shit.
If a game sells a million in a week on Xbox out of 50 million users,
that's good.
That's like
if any game sells a million in a week is good.
You're looking at a game sales, which right, but he's talking about the context of the user base.
Yo, Z.
Yes.
What I'm gonna say is this guy from GRG. It doesn't belong to us.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the fuck
bugging, bro.
I'm gonna pay these bills right here.
If he was a crack baby.
No, you be here like once a month. Get out of here, and you almost went to the other side, low key.
Hold on. Hold on.
You had to come here and plead your allegiance to Z. You had to come here and pledge your allegiance to AZ. I want you to know that.
Fuck boom, that's right.
Yeah, we remember that.
Hold on. Let me pay the bills right quick. Hold on.
Zoo, you agree with this nigga?
McNeil J. Chris, he said
you talking about Zoo?
Hold on. Let me pay the bills. Hold on.
Install base. Y'all don't really understand.
Hold on. Let me pay the bills. Hold on. My man, McNeil J. Chris said the Xbox One X is sitting next to the Sega Saturn, the Wii U, and all them other failed consoles. Y'all bots out here capping for trash and never ever catch one of you motherfuckers in these E3 streets. Boom! Jesus couldn't save you fuck niggas.
Put a whole clip in
Jesus!
My man Josh T said, he said, imagine capping for a console that lost this generation. My man McNeil J. Chris is back with some more disrespect. You should be your shit up. You ordered your shit too, Chris. Your shit should be here soon. Ordered a lot of people's shit. Hey yo, 3.2 million out of 100 million is bad. Bleeding Edge got access to all Xbox and PC ninjas and can't even fill up a lobby. Now that's an L.
That's also bad. Look, there we go. That's also bad. User base. Exactly.
Listen, hey.
It's also bad.
And you know I love Xbox, but some of y'all niggas, the same niggas excited to hear that Outer Worlds sold 2 million.
Okay. Let me finish these bills,
That's a fact.
What? I hate when people do that. Did I just say that? Like, what that got to do with
not a problem. Calm down, Pizzo. Hey, yo, Pizzo been drinking. Let me pay these bills. Hold on. One second. I'm going to let you niggas fight. Listen.
You be having Twitter arguments on here. Like,
all right, Shiny God said, all y'all niggas will still all y'all and still will buy the PS5. Yeah, I think everybody here get a PS5. You know, everybody had multiple console owners.
I'm getting a PS4.
My man El Matador 809. Z, where the hell you get this clown from? He's pure trash, fuck nigga. Rain said, "Is this the mental using the ratio?" He said, "Is this the mental using the ratio argument?" My man, True Gamer 90 class. F7 physical copies are sold out in a week. Floyd Mayweather, Pizza speaking facts. Remember Final Fantasy 15 sales? They sold 5 million, then the sales dwindled hard as fuck, and it was on Xbox, PS4, and day one. Explain that, J-Dub. And
games also sell its best.
You just said it was on all platforms. And what I was happening.
Final Fantasy VII sold
real quick. No, real quick.
3 days on one console versus
everybody shut up.
Console. Stop it.
Right. So if you look at that, look at the example they just gave. Even if you look at the Outer Worlds, selling 2 million, is that decent for a game? Yes. Selling 2 million on
lifetime.
Let me finish.
That's not
Shut up,
days, dummy.
You're not making no sense, bro. Every game sale we track is its lifetime sale up until that point. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? It's not a year from now, right now.
That's your man.
It's not a year from now, right now. You realize that, right? So we have to go off the sale that's out today.
I was to go to the question and realize how selling over $2 million. I mean,
that was
2 million copies in
3
days. How was that a bad thing?
To go. See, here you going. You talking about a bad thing or not? It's not a bad thing or a good thing. Selling 2 million.
You said it was a bad. You said it wasn't that great.
I said it's low compared to its user base.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Let me get the rest of the bills.
What up, Noah? What up, Noah?
All right, hold on. My man Ricky Brown said.
In 3 days, that's 1 million copies a day, brother.
All right, hold on 1 second. My man Bad News Ricky Brown. Hold on. Pizzo, hold on, brother. When I say hold on, just hold on. I gotta pay, people gonna pay money and read this shit out, man. Hold on. Y'all gonna fight? Trust me. I want you niggas to fight. My man Ricky Brown. He said it was ordered on. It was on pre-order for a while. Yeah, like some people pre-ordered from GameStop. I know my GameStop already is closed, and some people might even pre-ordered it at Walmart. Walmart, and where I live at in Jersey, their gaming aisle and section is closed. You know what I mean? Best Buy too, unless you ordered it online, but it is what it is. My man here, Noel De Jesus. I don't know who was the bigger bot, Pizzo or Kid Smooth. Bad News Ricky Brown. I got both physical and digital because of the delay. Shiny Gun, Z, clown these niggas. Hood Start, GameStop is open. They have a pickup only. Mine is closed, brother. You know what I mean? Like, my shit is closed. Here we go with this fuck nigga Coatless J-Dub. This dude bad for gaming anyway. He bad for the culture. God damn. Cracks it then day. Physical still get shipped out, though. That's if you ordered it online. But if you pre-ordered it in the store, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And a lot of motherfuckers can't, like I said, get out. But it's neither here or there. My man McNeil J. Chris, using Pizzo logic, all games failed now because gaming is selling 50% of his install base. This man is crazy as all hell. This nigga been sipping cat piss. And my man Christina Bennett. Okay. I got some more bills here. Christina Bennett, what up, Z? Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. Y'all want y'all want motherfucking Pizzo lead this with one eye and one leg? Hit the like button. We gonna beat his ass today. He gonna learn today. Wait, hold on. I got you. Got one more bill.
With your logic,
hold on, man.
You sound like 10.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Josh T said, "Is there an Xbox achievement for moving the goalpost?" My God. McNeil J. Chris, the tapes rolling. It says the tapes rolling. Pizza is on that. It said pizza on that Bobby Brown. Pizza. Pizza. He called him Pizza. Pizza on that Bobby Brown. I get it now. My man Mendoza. Final Fantasy VII is not an exclusive, so why police capping so hard? Oh, here we go. And listen, Mendoza, I just gave you a compliment, Mendoza. Listen, I mean, there's a link to my man doing some awesome giveaways.
And nobody said it was exclusive.
But he put a link to follow him on Twitter, right? Listen, if y'all want to beat motherfucking Mendoza legs on Twitter, that's the link right there. He went all the smoke. Right? He said Final Fantasy is not an exclusive, so why ponies capping so hard? And if Final Fantasy
said it was.
He said Final Fantasy should sell well. It's a huge IP with tons of gamers who played it during the formative years. Z, you fucked you better not compare Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy is the best. Let me pay the bills.
Let Z pay the bills.
I'm gonna start muting motherfuckers. God damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna start kicking them.
Final Fantasy VII is not an exclusive, so why ponies capping so hard? And Final Fantasy VII should sell is a huge IP with tons of gamers who played it during the formative years. Z, you better not compare Final Fantasy VII to Ori. I got you, man. You know, in true fuck nigga fashion. My man Star-Lord, can someone tell this man that it took Halo 5 to sell 5 million in 3 months? We got one more here. The cheat clapper scene. Goddamn. Ponies capping for a game that will look better on 2 platforms. It will come to out just like Hellblade. Right. I think I got everybody. And I think I got one more. I don't know what's the name. Ain't pop on my screen yet.
Vicious
what's up, Vicious Lord? Long time no see, big fellow. We wait on greatness. You bots wait on dealers next. Oh my God, Vicious. Wait, hold on, goddamn. Wait, hold on. Woo! Hold on. Wait, hold on. Jesus! Oh, wait, hold on.
That's a good one. That.
Oh shit, my man. Hey, I ain't seen Vicious Lord about 9 months. He came back with a vengeance. Fuck you.
Some of the people in the chat are asking about the free message app.
It's not working.
I just posted the link too. Maybe
they said they were gonna do it yesterday.
All right, let me go.
Yo, that's the super chat of the week.
Yeah, man.
Super chat of the week.
That was funny. Okay, now listen, Pizzo, for clarifications, right? Now, because I do got some other topics, right? Now, you know I'm all about the foolery and fucking. Is this an act? Is this part of the show? Or you saying no? Let me finish. Let me ask you. Will you just answer? Or are you saying that those 3.5 million, given the fact that we are under quarantine, fighting a pandemic, you know what I mean, motherfuckers out here dying, that it only able to sell 3.5 million in 3 days? Emmanuel would beat Spider-Man and beat Sony's fastest selling console exclusive thus far.
See, you guys, that's why I say, like, it's like having a conversation with an old bucket of paint. I don't think y'all understand context. So, the game selling 3 million in 3 days, that's very well. Very few games achieve that.
All right.
The context of the question is within its user base. You understand
What's that background noise? Sorry,
let me use an example. Let's say a game comes out and sells 6 million. That's good. That's good game sales. But if it sells 6 million across 3 platforms, then that means about 2% of the user base purchased that game. Correct?
In 3 days.
Everybody's slow now.
What's the point? We're not understanding what's
You sounded like
how do you not understand the question? It's simple.
I understand the question, but your mic is fucked up.
Your mic is dog shit.
Okay. I'm gonna jump out and come back in. I'm gonna jump back and come back in. Y'all think about a response in that time. Y'all quiet right now.
Leave and never come back. Pay the bill.
Yo, mute that mic. Who's that background?
No, you came in too late. The question was user base matters. It's selling that amount to 120 million people. That was the context of the question, though.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. All right, but do me a favor, close the mic and app and come back in. All right, my man. Let me get these bills.
Y'all think of an answer.
All right, no problem. None of your business. Question to but you said question to Botzo, aka Dumzo, aka Lizo. What does a game have to do with what does a game have to do to be a good sales on any platform? Racial issues panel. Hey, baby girl. That motherfucker,
sister.
Yeah. He just capping and be capping and taking a nap.
Nintendo is the only one that sells like practically 100% of their user base.
Yeah,
not 100%. Not the
only ones.
But AP the shooter. So we capping for Final Fantasy VII the same way you Xbox fluffers cap for Tomb Raider, Red Dead Redemption 2, and at least our shit is moving units. Fucking yeah. Christina Bennett, Xbox equals thank God for the multiplats. Jesus Christ. Hey, my man cutting up in Bang Bang too. He might be rookie of the year, that motherfucker. He done brought Bang Bang back to life. He ain't there cut up. My man Echelon 7 The Dark, Blade, Spawn, Venom, Luke Cage, Deadpool, or Prime Series. The boy Z, if you ran Xbox, what IP would you buy to compete with Spider-Man 2?
Oh shit.
Let me get this last bill. I'm gonna come back and answer that one. That's a good question.
Wolverine.
My man Dark Link 99. By Pizzo Logic, all PS4 gamers are twins. We only like the same game, so we can't have a diversity of choices in game. We gotta all buy the same game. Yeah, I guess he said by your logic, all PS4 gamers are twins. Basically, we only can like all PS4 gamers are twins. We only can like the same game, so we can have the diversity of choices in gaming. We all gotta buy the same game. And Emmanuel A. Final Fantasy VII had 10 years for hype and pre-orders. 3 million is dog shit. Okay, and my man Chad, man, that's frankly fresher than we had. Listen panel. They updated the Corona system. Pizzo might have the sucking film. He said, and Floyd Mayweather said, Rockstar, Activision, Nintendo are big sellers. Now, going back to my man, one question. Question for you, Pizzo. It said, what does a game have to do to be considered good sales on a platform?
For you.
I never said. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all
Answer
slow.
That's your question.
I never said the sales weren't good. I said 3 million in 3 days is good sales. That has nothing to do with applying it to the
at first you did say it was bad. That was not.
I never said that.
For a user base that big. You try to justify by saying because the user base.
Time out. Man, shut up. I never said that. I responded to the question.
Nah. You know what, nigga.
I never said that. I responded to your man's question.
All right, next question.
You said that's
not a problem. Not a problem.
That's bad too.
Next question. We got here. My man asked me. He said here. What's my man? I'm looking for your questions again. He said.
Let me.
Okay, hold on. What you want to say? Get Pizzo. We gonna move past. What you gonna say?
Let me shut this down.
All right, yeah. We gonna put the shit to rest. Get Pizzo.
The first Tomb Raider game and Final Fantasy 15 were at around like 7, 8, 9 million, and both publishers came out and said that game needs to sell more to be successful. Would y'all agree that 7, 8, 9 million is a lot of sales?
Depends on what they put into the game.
Across 5 platforms.
Square Enix?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember they said Final Fantasy 15. Even in order for them to
sell, though, so
even in order for them to return a profit, they said they needed to sell 13 million. Same with Rise of Tomb Raider, but those games were at like 8, 9 million. Okay. Why did they consider those not selling well, even though we're going off the arbitrary of just saying a number means it's successful?
Because they launched across multiple fucking platforms, including PC.
That's my point. So that user
that's
base,
not your
right?
point.
Contradict
No, that's
yourself.
not your point. No, that's
Contradict
not your point.
yourself.
The
You say
point
that with
was
everything.
Okay.
the game. Hold on. Let me say.
Okay.
The point was this one game, Final Fantasy VII, launched on one fucking console, and within 3 days, it sold 3.5 million. Not the month. They only count
Okay.
the first 3 days. They said 3.5 million. That's how well it was sold. It
Okay.
outdid. Listen. It outdid God of War.
You're going off of how much it sold in 3 days.
Listen. Let me
Okay.
tell you what they
Okay.
said.
Oh
Right?
man, that was
Calm
good.
down.
What are we
Let me
talking
tell you what
about?
they said. They came
Hold on.
out right, and they said, right?
Can't none of y'all question nothing I'm saying.
Listen, bro.
And then J Dub about to make an
been
ass of himself. Go
you've been
ahead.
fucking
Pizzo though.
you've been
What I'm
you've
not
been tap
understanding.
dancing all
Go ahead.
day. Like,
Hey
hold
man,
on.
1 second.
Ow.
Yeah, my
He
bad.
got a lot
God
of
of War and
Ow.
God of War and Spider-Man went on 15 million copies on one particular fucking
Okay.
platform. So the
Okay.
games you're bringing up were on PC. They were on the Xbox, the PlayStation.
This how I
And
know
think
y'all
one of them was on
stupid.
and the other one was
This
on the fucking Switch.
this how I know y'all
And,
stupid.
listen, and another one is on the Stadia. So by your logic,
This
them selling
how you know
7
you're
to 8
stupid.
million copies a lifetime versus selling 3.5 million in a day.
It wasn't.
In 3
Time out.
days. And it's like,
First off,
What's a
you sound stupid.
lifetime?
It wasn't lifetime sales that were given. Let me finish. Let me respond. It wasn't lifetime sales that were given because the game went on to sell more than 10 million copies, and this one was around 7 million. For number two, the reason why those publishers see those games as not being successful is because they were on multiple platforms and they're using the
Damn,
user base of
shut
available
your ass
people.
up.
Okay.
Can I finish?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're using the user base of
hey,
the
we gotta
amount of
move
people on
past
those
this
3
debate.
platforms.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But
Yeah, nigga.
please, I just want to say one
You
thing.
sound dumb.
No, we gonna put this a bit right. Also, too, you're not just on that it's on multiple platforms. It costs of developing those games on those multiple
For
platforms.
multiple, yeah.
So you got the cost of that of R&D or making a game, other developers hiring other
Real quick.
motherfuckers to make
That's
games.
my
Real quick.
point,
That
though.
That makes no sense. Hold on. Real quick. Are we
That's what he's
taking
gonna say.
into consideration the cost of development when we're saying Final Fantasy VII sold 3 million in 3 days?
No, that's bro.
That you
Okay,
just brought up. You
we
just
done.
brought that
Okay,
up.
okay,
You
no.
said that's
They
bad,
don't
bro.
know this.
Yeah.
No, I was saying to Andrew, but why they said for it to turn a profit for them. They didn't release
That's a
it for
different
one.
question.
Listen, here's the thing: if they develop it for one platform, it's cheaper, right? When you got
Right. You have
okay,
to
so
pay
they got
30% of each
PC,
platform.
you got PC, you got Xbox, and you got the PS4 or whatever the fuck. So you got 3 different platforms, right? So they got different motherfuckers to play. You know what I mean? It's really whatever the fuck to get the game up or whatever the case may be. You got different platforms, so you got cost involved in that, right? So, but they're just making it for one platform or whatever the fuck the case may be. But please, listen. I got a question here. We gonna move past this shit here, brother. You're right. The sales suck. 3.5 million, and best to believe your ass will be going up under the bus. Moving right here along. We got here. Look, my
I
man.
never said them sales were bad.
Not a
Like,
problem,
don't
big
do
fella. I
that.
got you.
Let me
Ain't a lot of stuff. We said Blade, Spawn, Venom.
Tell me
Luke.
when I said that.
Don't worry about it,
Zeke, you
please.
missing a lot of bills.
I'm trying to get them now. All
Let me
right. No, listen, you can get after Eklund Dog. He went ask this question. You can read the rest. Blade, Spawn, Venom, Luke Cage, Deadpool, or Prime series, The Boys. If you ran Xbox, what IP would you buy to compete with Spider-Man? Peace. Anybody? This question.
I say Spawn.
Awesome.
That has a lot of
Wolverine.
potential.
Daredevil or Punisher.
Because
Wolverine.
the way Todd McFarlane created Spawn is depending on the creativity you're on. He can be on the streets when he's depowered. He can be in space, godly. So and everything in between.
I wouldn't say Spawn.
He's depowered.
I'll say Blade.
It could be everything from a fighting
Wolverine.
game to
Blade.
flying around like Superman to fighting in space.
I would say.
Yeah,
I would say.
Spawn is more
Creatively, that's why I
popular.
say Blade though.
Creatively, that's perfect for a
Spawn
video.
isn't as popular as Spider-Man, though.
But
Hey, let me-
I would make a movie out that Bloodshot character.
Nah, we talking about game.
Hell
No,
nah,
touch
that
the cross
movie
straight.
is
I would say this
garbage.
right. I would say
movie
a
was
Black
terrible.
Panther. But, I would say.
Nah, hell
The
nah.
reason why I say Blade for
Blade.
Z, he can do everything. He kills, he can swear.
I like
X-Men.
Batman.
He can do everything in that game.
I would say the
Why
boys
not?
was brutality.
Wait, bro, that motherfucker is rated
Spawn was
R.
rated R too.
The boys was
I would say Wolverine,
the
but
boys
you,
was fucking.
I say
Spawn.
X-Men.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all have to think of it. Spider-Man is one of the most popular most iconic comic book and movie characters of all time. So you can't just be throwing out
Hold on one
any
second.
old thing.
Hey,
Pete,
post
so
got the rest
get
of
your
bills.
choppy ass out of here.
Shut up. No, we got. Sorry, it's El Matador.
Bloodshot.
El Matador 809. That's the next one.
Okay.
Post.
El
Pizzo
Matador
done-
809. That nigga got a 99-cent mic right now. El Matador with the 809 with the $2. Throwing post down. Field soldiers on the front. Fact. Sean Mendoza, $14.99. ZOK. Final Fantasy sold 3 million in 3 days. Hell of a start.
Yes, sir.
But what will it finish at?
Good question.
What will be the second week drop off? Ponies like Kratos playing dumb because that's the exact question they asked about Sea of Thieves. Ooh. Vicious Lord. Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Vicious Lord, yeah.
Oh, this shit just jumped. Oh, Lord. Okay, Vicious Lord with the $5. Final Fantasy VII, 3.5 million sales at $60. While everything on Xbox is at $1. They don't get bruh, they don't get that 460, you dumbass. Y'all need to know. I mean, I ain't gonna need
People be
y'all need
stupid.
to get the 460, but All Might with the 199. Halo 2 sold over 2.5 million in 24 hours.
Good point.
Facts, not 3 days, 24 hours. Matter of fact, Halo 2 is the game that started that shit on consoles with them numbers like that. But we gonna keep going. That shit was
a decade ago.
That shit was competing with World of Warcraft. Then they was doing big numbers. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather with the $5 with the Final Fantasy 15 canceled its DLC due to what bad sales, even in the bargain bin. How much did Microsoft pay Square for the Tomb Raider marketing? That's also a factor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Matthew D with the $20.
Shout out to Matthew D.
Yeah, and Phil We Trust. Grounded on the Game Informer cover. Game of the year incoming. I do not concur with that. To the ponies. I'm just protecting myself right now because y'all say I read this shit and be like, Post said to the ponies and watch on the show. Continue to entertain and stay healthy. Okay, don't crack game with yourself. Don't crap game with yourself, brother. Ricky Brown, he sounded like he was part of New Edition with the $5. J-Dub must have the pillow that he is biting on over his ears while laying on his stomach.
Oh, Paul!
Okay, this man paid $5 to come over here with some transgender.
This chat is disrespectful, bro. Crimson X with the 25. With the $10. Yo, I'm late. What's good, fuck niggas? What's good, bro, man? We just being safe, quarantined, and entertaining. He'll go with another $20 with $2. I'm bad. I just got to eat some jerk chicken. I can't even talk now. Xbox should use X-Man. Kids with the $7.99. Not all 120 million players play RPGs. You can't expect your install base to buy every game. Same way you can't expect all 40 million Xbox players to get ground. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
For some reason, Sony fans think
literally
20 million players are all hardcore players.
Yeah, they're not.
When they're
Nigga,
not.
that's what Pizzo was just saying. He was saying why the install base so big and yet like it didn't sell that much. That's what you would pertain to.
But I also use Xbox games to juxtapose it, right? Are you stupid?
Yeah.
Are you stupid? So what are you talking about?
Shout out to 00. I think I got bars rain $5. I've lost brain cells hearing this mental midget talk. I blame you, Z, for spawning these delusional green window licking.
Rain, shout out.
Shout out to Rain funny, man. Rain funny. Shout out to Rain. Shout out to Chad Man 23. Who looked like that dude from GRG with the $5. My name is Post Up, and I am an Xbox fanboy that love Daddy. I knew he was coming from me. That's why I said that before I even read it. Shout out to Vicious Lord 66 with $5. That don't get that full $1 either, fuck nigga. you tweaking that $1 is just a low entry point. After it's over, they still have to pay that $15.99 just like
another $5 post.
$4.99. I got you. I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Another $5.
Okay, another $5 with Floyd Mayweather. He say, so do these devs and publishers considering sales successful? Is it the bargaining in for $30 in 2 weeks after release? How will they recoup their money?
Well, I mean,
we know about that. When they go second on
Death Stranding sold well its first week, right?
No.
They never gave any
They did the UK.
Let me
No,
tell you
yeah.
something.
No, in the
Can I
UK,
ask y'all a
It
question?
wasn't top 5.
No.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
When the last time Kratos talked about Death Stranding?
I don't think nobody talk about Death Stranding, but we don't
Because it's been a year. Why you want me to bring up
It's
a
been
game
a
that's a
year?
year old?
It's
Sony
been a
got so
year.
many
It's been a
bangers.
year.
Hey, only Xbox.
been a
Listen,
year?
only the Xbox
Hold on.
bring up games
Hey.
from 2 or 3
Only
years
you
ago.
want to bring up
Twitter bringing up
Kratos,
some
outta
versus
here.
God of War. What the fuck you
Kratos,
talking
Death
about?
outta
Stranding
here.
been out a year.
Feel like
Shit,
PlayStation got so many
last
bangers.
year.
Shout out to
2020, that
Verge.
game came out in 20.
Shout out to
Xbox
Verge
done had
Grizzle.
10 other games launched since then.
Shout out to Verge Grizzle with the 199. He say I'm fuck niggas. Thanks, Z.
Oh yeah, y'all got you. Okay, but
What's
anyway,
good?
but moving right along. All right, fuck it. I don't even want to touch this goddamn Ori 2 flops. Just a little bit.
Don't start that bullshit, Z.
No, I got at least address it.
We have
Ori 2 didn't flop.
Well, it didn't chart.
Hey, that
It
shit
didn't
didn't
flop.
even charge.
niggas
It
saying
was
Game
free.
Pass.
That shit
Y'all niggas
flopped.
with this shit.
Okay,
Z,
okay.
how does okay. How does
No, we
MPD work, Z?
We got official word that it did good. It
Okay,
did great.
listen.
No, what's the
Let's
install
stop.
base?
What's your
We got
official?
40
I'm gonna say
million.
this right.
We got official
Where you
word.
get your
I ain't gonna
official
put that
number from?
information.
Let's say this
I
right.
can't
The
put-
GitHub.
we know what happens in the DM stage in the
All right, but
DM.
fuck all
but
that.
We got official word.
Windows
Z
Central.
just finna do
Windows
his
Central.
shit.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, right? Because what's that goddamn game that came out? Was Dreams? That motherfucker
Yeah,
charted for
Dreams
NPD.
charted. Exactly. Dreams got
Now
on
listen,
NPD.
this is the highest rated game Xbox had for a while.
Dreams just charted though. Dreams didn't chart when it first
Get 'em,
came
Z.
out. It was
Yeah,
no
it
weapon.
did.
I'm just
Yeah, it
saying.
did.
What are you talking
Number
about,
7,
Z?
baby.
What are
Number
you
7.
talking
We
about?
got it.
When Dreams first came out, it was nowhere to be
No,
seen.
stop it. It's on the chart
It did
now.
not.
It's on the
What's
chart
better,
now, brother.
Dreams or Ori?
I don't
What's
know.
better,
If it's
Dreams
better,
or
why
Ori?
you act? Well, listen,
According
okay.
to the charts, more motherfuckers playing Dreams and like Dreams than they do Ori. So
Which one? There's more people playing Minecraft than God of War. There's more people playing Minecraft than God of War. That's a stupid conversation. Okay, which game is better, Ori or Dreams?
When the last time you played Dreams,
Listen,
Kratos?
Ori is
No,
on
answer the
PC.
question.
No,
Answer
listen,
the question.
Ori is
No.
on PC.
No.
Hey, Z, I want to
And
answer the
it's in
question.
Game Pass, and it's on the Xbox Live
Answer
Store.
the
that fuck
question.
nigga
Different ways to get this game, and y'all motherfuckers did not go
And
out
it
and
did
support it,
great.
even
Hold on,
though
hold
it
on,
was
So
hold
free
on.
so
in
the
Game
people who
Pass.
got it on Game Pass, they get
Stop
counted
it.
as a game sale?
Stop
No.
it, man. Stop it.
Hold up, J-Dub.
Okay then.
Can't
So
count Game Pass. Come on,
ends
my
that
nigga.
whole side.
Thank you.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I'm
hold on.
using that to show how stupid the
Sony
logic
game
is to
charted.
say it
Sony game
includes
charted.
Game Pass.
Microsoft's game
Damn,
did
y'all.
chart.
Super
It
well.
is what
hold
it
on,
Came
is.
from an
One
official.
at a
Regardless.
time.
Oh, one at a time.
God, there's like
Ori-
four people talking.
One at a time.
Ori did super
J-Dub, can I ask
well.
a
We
question,
know
please?
that because it came from an official source. End
What
of the
source
story.
post? What
Let me
source
play the
post?
bill.
We can't
We
tell you
can't
that,
put
Jay.
the
Jay, you
DMs
know
out
what
there.
sources is.
We can't put the DMs out there.
J.S. Gordon. J.S. Gordon.
Shout out to Emmanuel A with the $2. Xbox needs Static Shock game actually made by a BM, a baby mama. What are you saying?
Static
Black
Shock.
Yeah.
Roscoe P.
Static
Cole.
Shock.
That boy was Cole Roscoe with the chicken and waffles with the 199. Is this the light skin post or the dark
Oh.
skin?
Moving on.
Post
Moving on.
Pyrox Z.
Yo,
Colorism
they
right now, right?
disrespectful.
Hey,
Post.
J-Dub.
Y'all want to go
Hey,
across
J-Dub,
the
can I ask
color
you a question?
No,
spectrum,
he got
right?
to pay the bill, bro. Let him
Y'all
pay the
want to
bill.
go
Then you can
across the
ask.
color spectrum on me, right? Fuck, nigga. Shout out to McNeil Chris J with the 199 post. Got official word from Jez and Jamie Moran.
Right,
So
so-
wait, nah, we
No, we
can't put the
didn't. We didn't
DMs
know.
on.
We
Hey,
didn't.
R&B, what's
wanted
your...
to
Hey, we got
say.
another
Yo,
one.
we
Pay the
got to
bill. We got
rule
one
what
more.
happens in
We
the
got another
DM
bill. We got another
stage in
bill.
the DM. So
We got
shout
another
out to
bill.
Booham with the 999, who's the most consistent player on these shows, man. Shout out to you, brother. Laugh out loud. It didn't flop. Post up, stop it. What's good, guys? This is the
Saturday
new
Night
SNL
Live.
Saturday Night Live. It didn't flop. It did flop. It did great outside of Game Pass. I'm talking outside of Game Pass. The game sold well, and it came from
What's
an
your
official
source,
source.
post?
Fuck,
What's
nigga.
your
okay.
source, post?
Get
Nigga, what happened
grub.
in the DM stays in the
R&B,
DM.
what's your question?
Yeah,
All
R&B.
right, cool. All right, so it made no. It doesn't really matter. We're back on the argument of NPD. That's fine. J-Dub, I got a question for you.
What up?
Per NPD, which is a better game, God of War or State of Decay 2?
Oh shit.
Per
Oh, shit.
MPD?
Yes.
He Googling
That's
it.
why I
He
asked.
Googling it right now.
That's why I asked about Ori and Dreams. Like we going off
Wow.
NPD. Which
Microsoft
game is
haven't won
better?
an MPD since
That's
like
not the question I
2015.
asked you, fuck nigga. Which
I'm
one's
not
better?
talking to you. I wasn't talking to you, brother.
Oh, I'm done.
I already answered your
He was
question.
talking to you though. He was talking to you.
I
Respond.
said State of Decay.
Uh-huh.
Click that.
What
Wait, what that
So
gonna
what?
do?
Now
But God
what?
of War still
Now
won Game
what?
of the Year, though.
Now what? I answered the
we-
question. Now
You
what?
asked
year
about
counts now.
MPD because
Go
that's
back,
what
go
Lord,
back
nigga,
on the
oh.
bus,
question.
nigga.
If your
Go back
logic,
on the bus.
Clip
I
that.
are y'all slow?
We can
If
talk
your
about
logic
the
is NPD,
I killed him. Go ahead.
Right?
Huh?
Go
What'd you
ahead.
say? No. No.
No, just saying we can talk about the awards and the reviews that Ori.
No, but
God of War got awards too, nigga.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get the free message and
God.
add
Did
after
it get
this.
Game of the Year? Nope.
The reason why I brought this up, right? Not for nothing, right?
Shannon win Game of the Year?
No. I'm just saying the reason why I brought it up because the Xbox hasn't had a quality game in a while, right?
Since last generation. Yeah.
And Ori, I'm just saying, and no one. I mean, I'm not counting anyone's money. A lot of people didn't go out and buy it. You know,
So Gears isn't quality?
I didn't say that. That's not what I
You
said.
said there's no
I,
game.
no, I said you haven't had. The Xbox hasn't had a quality exclusive in a while. Outside of Gears, Forza, and Halo, that's what I said. And the
You just
Xbox
said
community, I didn't go out and buy the game. Maybe Game Pass.
Leading edge.
Okay, maybe you sign up for Game Pass, like whatever the fuck the case may be. You know, maybe I don't know. But I'm not saying NPD is all be all. You know what I mean? I don't know what Microsoft may have paid the company to. You know, I don't think did they own the IP or I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm
The
just
old
saying.
IP.
They own the IP. They don't own the development.
Studio. Okay, not a problem. Let me pay these bills right quick. Maybe it was an uptick in fucking what do you call it? Shit, sales, Game Pass sales. I don't know, man. But my man, these on the free messaging app. I got them up now. Z, check out the PS5 new exclusive game that is called Project Awakening, and Wild on YouTube. Is there a game called Wild?
Yeah, like a wild.
Project Awakening is exclusive.
Okay, but they got a game called Wild though. I never heard that. I heard of Project
Yeah,
Awakening.
I've seen it like a concept art of like a bear or something.
Okay, we got another one called Night Owl 40. You the king of the North. Z, shut up for the con word. My man Heath and Steven. Z, the Xbox delegation requests that Pizzo be removed from the Xbox community. You might have to show. And King plays a check. My first message first, right? And flipping this over. I don't know if I read it. Why do you hate
second that.
Why do you
Hold
hate
on,
Nintendo so much?
Shadman23 with the $2 post up. Get his source off Cracker Jack boxes. And then Mustang 357 with the $5. I heard that Game Pass increases game sales.
Not this moment. Not with Ori. But maybe once it comes out. It's not coming out, so I don't
I'm
know.
going to take L's on this like y'all out.
He was talking about other games, you know. Like,
Well, here's the thing: we won't know because Microsoft doesn't even tell the numbers. So how we?
No, I know. I'm just saying that it didn't chart on the
Post
NPD.
up says he got the insider source. So
Yeah, that's what I was
Jay
saying.
knows who it is, but we can't say it.
Allegedly.
Okay, but with that being said,
Come on.
moving right along, right? So, Xbox and PS5 events. Microsoft was rumored to be having, and I didn't talk about it. It was about a few of these old, but we didn't get a chance to discuss it here. They're having 2 digital events. Sony is rumored to be having one also. A full reveal. We finally going to see the console.
Yeah.
In May. What do you guys thoughts about
Hopefully,
this?
I think it's going to
Can't
get
wait.
canceled.
can't wait.
What's going to get canceled? The
I don't-
PS5?
Sony's reveal.
Why? Why do you say that?
Why do you feel like that?
Yeah, they've been canceling everything.
Oh,
It's a
They
shame.
about to cancel PS5.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
They about to cancel PS5.
I do believe they're gonna wait to go after Microsoft. I think.
I mean, we know
true.
the specs already, though. Ain't nothing to wait about. Shit.
You know, Death
Yeah, the
Stranding got
price.
postponed.
I think they're waiting to see Microsoft price.
I'm going to be both $500, man.
Well, the price is going to be like what, July probably when they do the digital event, E3. But this May event is more about hardware,
June, I think.
of like what the hardware can do.
Why would you talking about Xbox or PlayStation? PlayStation just did a
Well,
deep dive.
Xbox is apparently doing 2 events. PlayStation is doing an
Yeah,
event
but-
with Xbox next month.
I'm be
Yeah, but we
honest,
talking about the PlayStation show though.
We didn't see the console. We didn't see
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. They probably show you the console.
Sony will unveil the console most likely in May. That means that'll give you a full rollout. Microsoft already had their full rollout, so
So Jay, let me ask you something. If they don't show a physical console in May, this event, do you reckon they're behind? Is it because of redesigning it because of the new cooling system?
I think it's
well,
SSD, bro.
according to the article, right? According to that article, it said because of the coronavirus, they had scheduled. They had a meeting
let him answer.
scheduled. No, I'm trying to answer, man.
Yeah, let me
They
answer.
had
I'm
invest-
just laughing. I'm not.
You're not answering this question.
You're not allowed to say that word, bro.
They had investor meetings and they had their whole rollout. They had to some kind of way because of the coronavirus. They had to dismount all of that. So according to that article, they had to put that controller out there because it was behind schedule on when they were supposed to reveal it. They had this whole thing planned, and so they were gonna pass that deadline. So they released the specs and stuff on the controller. They did the Mark Cerny event, and now the next is just the system itself and everything else that's going.
So Jay, would you be disappointed?
So we'll see.
So Jay, typically when something comes out, they have to finish.
One at a time. One at a time.
Hold on. Let him finish, brother. Please.
Yeah, let me finish, guys. What the fuck, man?
Go ahead, Sean.
Yo, Jay, would you be disappointed if they don't show a physical console in May?
I would. I want them to show. I want them to show it. I want
physical console,
May because
like
I don't.
Trailer.
Yeah, no. Listen, we all want to see how this fucking
100%.
shit gonna look, right? We all looking forward to Sony's rollout of the PS5. We all want that. Now, if it happens in May, it happens in May. If it happens when it happened in June, it don't matter. They have to eventually show the shit, right? If they don't show it in May, they gotta show it in June. If they don't show it in June,
then there's a problem.
You know, then it's most definitely a problem. Like they have to show something. They can't just not show something. So, typical day of the week, Sony fucking just dropped the fucking controller. They didn't tell nobody. They didn't do that. They was waiting on
Microsoft did the same thing. That's nothing special.
Listen, listen. Sony has a knack. Sony has a knack.
Okay.
On Microsoft.
Look, let me tell you something. We understand that Sony haven't really gave y'all that much to really throw it in our face besides SSD and audio, and half the people out there that's screaming about SSD
and the logo
don't even know how one fucking work. And then all of a sudden, everybody audio files.
Stop contradicting yourself, Post Up.
Everybody audio files now. There's only a few.
Yourself,
Let me tell you something. There's only a few people out there that's really going.
You just found out about GitHub, fuck nigga, 2 months ago. Shut up.
I've been knew about GitHub.
You just found out about fucking GitHub 2 months ago. Your ass didn't know nothing about
GitHub. What are you talking about? I've been knew about GitHub. Way before Microsoft even purchased
you did. Stop it.
What are you talking about?
Post up. You didn't know what the fucking farm was.
That's why Microsoft sabotaged your ass because they own GitHub and they allowed that PS5.
The last place.
Oh, you putting that out there, Post Up?
Use a 9.2 Goofy.
You putting that out there? Microsoft sabotaged Sony. You putting that out there?
Nigga, use a 9.2 Terra, Goofy. Fuck are you talking about? Go sit your ass down.
Hey, y'all hear this, right? Post Up claimed that Microsoft sabotaged
Only J Dub can push me to make shit up like that. My bro.
And let me say this though. There was some reports early in the year that manufacturers like Samsung and Ffvii, they weren't able to. They were going to struggle to meet some of the productions of the SSDs and NVMe's and shit like that. And that was before the Fortnite got big.
That's because the phone. Go ahead, my bad, Noah. Go ahead.
Now the whole COVID situation is like 1,000 times worse than it was when those reports came out. So if anything, my concern is if I had to take a guess and speculate, I think the reason why Sony's been so quiet is because of the SSD. That's not an SSD that's being mass produced. This is an SSD that hasn't been with the 12 channels.
No, I agree with you.
Exist on PC.
I agree with you.
They're going to keep that thing cool too.
No, I agree.
They're going to have to keep that thing cool too.
Hey, I agree with Noah because Microsoft using them slow SSDs off of eBay.
Our SSDs ain't slow. What are you talking about? Let me tell you something. Another issue is that
knockoff SSDs.
The cell phone companies are the chips first. That's another thing they got. The
Samsung gets it first.
Yeah, the phone
way more money off.
So the phone's gonna get it first, and I think that's another thing that both Microsoft and Sony gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna cater to the
they're gonna have to look. They're gonna have to cool that motherfucking SSD. I'm telling you, y'all think I'm lying. If that motherfucker gonna be moving at that speed and keep reading and writing like that, they talking about moving whole operating systems on and off. Man, you gonna have to keep that motherfucker cool. That motherfucker will be constantly working.
Yeah, PS5 gonna be a beast, bro. I agree with you, bro.
That motherfucker gonna be. You gonna have an SSD breakdown. I tell you, within the first couple of months, the PS5 gonna start breaking down because the SSD is gonna go out. I'm calling it now. Fuck it.
That's what he wishing, bro.
Let's get the bills.
Hold on, I gotta go up to where they first started.
Brian Ingram.
Yeah, no, we got.
That's the last one.
I think that was the last one because I'm going too far up. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was. Okay, I got you. My bad. Shout out to Brian Ingram with the $2. Sony's big reveal will be the power cord.
Jesus!
They're gonna show the PS5 increments. Okay,
That's funny.
you know what I'm saying.
Like
You
Voltron.
might
The
get
HDMI cable.
you might get just a snapshot of the audio port, and that's it. With a Tempest engine next to it, so they can go celebrate with a dollar store headphones, saying they can take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John Mendoza with the $4.99. Tell Kratos if he read the article, he would know the release of the DualSense was a desperate response to Xbox. It was not a controlled release.
Allegedly, that's not
Never
a
heard
fact.
of
No, fuck that. Shut your ass
I,
up.
I reported it. So
You
I
ain't
know.
report
I read
shit.
it
You are
closely.
What did the article say? What did the article say, bro?
This
You are a
was
stenographer.
this was
Pay
a,
the
it was a
bills.
What did
tweet.
the article say?
It was a
Let's pay the
tweet
bills.
from. Okay,
Bro,
no.
you are a stenographer. Your main job is to type what we say.
I reported on it, so I know what I'm fucking talking
No,
about.
yeah,
All
because
right, what they say? What they say, bro? What they say, bro?
Wait, let me finish. Shout out to
Finish the bills.
Double O Rain with the $5. When Sony dropped the greatest looking controller of all time, it broke the internet. Can you imagine what the PS5 console would do? The hype is real. Well, we know you
Wait.
you know what you
How it
do.
look?
Hey, Rain, are you gonna wait till the last year of the PS5 console cycle to get one?
Oh shit!
Oh no!
That nigga ain't buying that shit to 2028.
Yo, shout out to Floyd Mayweather with the $2. He gonna rap his way out for the console. He gonna do verses on the corner so he can buy one. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather.
He don't make no money.
GTA 6 released in parts. You guys okay with that? I don't know how to feel about that. I think
They
they're
didn't
going
say
to Final
that.
Fantasy VII. They did say they're gonna the GTA 6, the first is gonna be medium. It's not gonna be as big as the previous was. And then after they drop that, they're gonna be just dropping add-ons, updating. Kind of what they doing with Final Fantasy right now. I don't know
It depends. Like, it depends how big the game is. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
But I do like it because it allowed them to get the game out quicker.
that's the reason, post.
And dedicate a small team to it as far as the add-ons and the DLC.
Yeah. And
That
that's
way
the
they can
reason,
work
post.
on. They can work. That way they can work on other content as well. I think people, when you go 2 generations without a GTA, that's crazy. Because the GTA 5 came from the previous generation before this one.
Yeah.
Then it got upgraded to this one. So it's been 2 generations since we had a new GTA game.
And this is what the problem. The publisher wants to put pressure on them. Release the
Yeah.
game faster because it's taking too long to make the game. That's what it is.
Shout out to Drunken Master with the $5. Nobody know more about the PS5 specs and production timeline than post up in the Boss Street Boys. You damn right. When you do your research, you understand things and how things work. Shout out to Christina. I'm a Thought Bennett with the $2. Only still got AAA's in and bots got grounded. Yeah, and you're gonna be thought and grounded.
What AAA?
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on one of the plants.
Those games are delayed indefinitely.
Shout out to AP the shooter with the $10. The DEFCON 5. Sony saved America and he got found in the ditch with Saddam Hussein. He said, how the F the loser dictate the process? You boss delusional, doing all this stunt with no games. Once you get them and they better than God of War or on par, then y'all can stunt with your bird chest out, fuck nigga. If Sony is waiting for Microsoft to show their price before they
what is he talking
they are
about?
waiting on the loser. If Sony went over to Microsoft to get their Azure service to beef up their service for your dumb ass, they are being dictated by the loser, fuck nigga. Go worry about
Ponies don't know logic, bro. Ponies don't know logic.
Dude,
Ponies don't know logic.
Shout out to Brian Baker. Shout out to Brian Baker with the $10. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. I'm cross playing in Modern Warfare and them PS cats using 10 cans. Hold on, with so many bills, it's jumping. 10 cans for a mic. Yeah, that's that 99-cent Dollar Tree mic they put in the box. Chadman23, that looked like that guy from GRG. He said the $5. Xbox went from half a power brick to becoming a power brick. Set your power brick up It looks like a Series X. Fuck nigga. Crazy. That was a good one. Crazy Horse with the $499. Post up PS5 SSD won't be that fast because it will fluctuate just like the CPU and the G.
It's variable. Goddamn.
Shout out to R&B the third.
A bunch of
With
non-tacky.
the $2, he say, "Buck that says he's a reporter like Lois." Yeah,
No, I mean it's secondhand
he
information.
was out there reporting to them homeless
Listen,
dudes a lot.
listen,
Yeah,
I-
so
but-
what he
but
came back
secondhand-
with- Hey,
I was reporting secondhand information on there, and their source was quote unquote a source.
let me tell you something. He was out there.
number two pistol behind
That's
his
source,
back.
baby.
Buster won't tell his source.
Hey,
His
R&B
source
the
is-
third.
Finish.
Hey,
That's who said that the dual sense was being hurried and shit. They didn't say who it was, and that didn't come from Daniel Ahmad. He was reporting on some of that other stuff, but then that came from Video Games.
let me tell you something.
VideoGameChronicle.com said a
Hey,
source
R&B the
told
third.
that's so.
Do you expect the company to come out and confirm something like that, or to even make an announcement like that?
I'm just saying that's how I reported it the same way. A
He-
source
he-
said
What you're doing, you should just report it. What you're doing is saying that it's
but
possibly not true because of the source.
a source
but
said
that's
it.
the source.
That's not a fact.
Well, who else is gonna
Let's
say
cut
it?
you on.
Okay, let me finish. Let me
Okay.
finish. I'm gonna finish.
Still on the
But
bill now. So look at
R&B,
this
So
nigga.
you just take
Buck
what they're
that be
gonna
out there reporting to the homeless people. Ask what he came back with, motherfucker.
say.
How's the Mercado with the $499? Now, Buck, my guy.
Bye.
It's solid state drive, not a hard drive. Therefore, no mechanical part.
I was about to say
Sony
that.
got-
Niggas really just be
Sony
capping.
got
Like,
that. We know what a solid state and the difference between a solid state and a
I'm
mechanical.
talking about the niggas in the chat, bro.
Oh yeah, Sony got the advantage.
The whole custom speeds.
Yeah, they do. Sony do have the advantage.
I'm saying they don't. They don't. SSD. Most SSDs don't hold custom speed. They fluctuate.
Yeah, we
Yeah, they do.
just don't know how big the advantage.
Temperature also.
We don't know how big that advantage is going to be. We have to wait and
Maybe
see. We got to put all these systems in the real world performance because what you see on paper might not is theoretical at this point, and it might not be how these systems are going to perform in real world
On both systems,
Depending on how the developers take advantage. That's what I'm saying. Both systems.
That's what T-flop is. T-flop is theoretical.
Yeah, all this shit theoretical. Everything they put on paper is theoretical. Go ahead, Noah.
Two words you gotta highlight: maximum and theoretical.
Yeah.
We don't know the consistent performance of either SSD drive.
Yeah.
They giving you numbers on where they project the console can perform at its maximum. But we don't know if the developers are going to be able to get that full maximum out of these systems, depending on how they, take advantage of them. A lot of
I
developers
give them
get systems
4 years.
and they get the pushing shit. You might get some PS5 over
Theoretically, a
here.
human can live to 120 years old.
Exactly. We don't know. Shout out to SSM Vegeta with the
4 years they were able
$2.
to do that.
With the $2, he say, "Do y'all think the Series X will hit 80 million?" Yes.
With the lock call.
Yes, I think this generation already is starting off better than last generation in terms of performance, in terms of spec, in terms of messaging. They've been on key about everything. They've been open and transparent about everything. The only thing they have left to do is content. That's the only thing I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
That's why I really fell back on the specs and stuff. Like, shut the fuck up talking about that because now it's just about the games. And that's the only thing that matters. I don't care about the
And post
CPUs and GPUs. And I think that's the one thing me and Kratos can agree on.
I don't think it's gonna hit 80
Can I ask you a
million.
question, post?
Yeah.
No, all fanboy shit aside, don't you think they got a lot of pressure on them?
Yeah, content-wise, yeah.
Yeah,
they have to
got more pressure
deliver.
than play. They got more pressure than PlayStation do going to the next gen.
Yeah, because I think it's I look at it like this. It's this common knowledge that Sony is going to deliver at the beginning of this generation, which they're known not to do.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
we know they come out later, but at some point we know Sony going to deliver.
Yeah, but
so people don't really worry about Sony. With Microsoft, it's been inconsistent. They've been inconsistent with the content, and this generation kind of fell off the map. So they got more pressure on them.
Basically, the only thing Sony got to do is not fuck up.
Yeah,
but it's not looking good right now.
They didn't fuck up.
Let me say this.
I'm gonna say, hold on.
There's a lot of stuff that's been
before you continue, finish the builds up.
I think there's some things out of Sony's control
Look,
right now, bro. Like
I'm gonna say pause. I'm gonna say pause before I read this
Just say
name.
that cheek clapper. Just
So
say.
I'm just pause the cheek clapper. $10. He claps the cheek for a living. Dual Sense did a blog reveal. Any Joe over at PlayStation could have did a 10-minute live stream. They had to rush the Dual Sense reveal because they needed to show something physical. Also, unlike DS4, no game reveals. What the hell? That's true. But Microsoft was gaining mind share. A lot of people, especially when they came out and the 12 teraflops in the RDA 2 was true, and then they came after that to actually show the breakdown of the system and how that shit worked and stuff. People was like, oh shit, this looked like this is going to be my multi-plat system again this generation.
But
So,
if they fuck up this reveal event for the game, they fuck going into
yeah.
Because if they
have
fuck up
to.
again, because you can't say it's 100% chance they're going to knock it out the park.
Yeah, I'm not
what's
saying
going
it's
on
100% chance any of them.
What are we
Because
doing?
Any side is going to knock it out the park.
I think it's a good chance Sony going to fuck up.
Look, yeah, it could be. Look, let me tell you something. Anything can happen. And I'm glad you got that point of view because most ponies out here think it's just going to be smooth selling. Any of these companies can fuck up at any time, and
there is pressure on Sony. The employees, the new employees that are there, there's totally pressure.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Sony also has a very high bar of game quality that they have to meet.
Listen, both of them got pressure. Bottom line is both of them has pressure.
No, let me finish up right quick. Let me finish up. Start crazy with the $5. Before to post up Daddy D-Batch. The Lockhart is going to be 7 teraflops. Isn't that going to hold the Series X back? No, it will not. If you go
it's not the same hardware as the X. I think hold on, Poster. Let me say this. I think a lot of people think that the shit is gonna be the same thing as the X. Like it's not the same hardware. Like that's what people thinking. Like
it's the same architecture. It's the same architecture.
But it's more. But it's actually better.
Yeah, it's better than.
I think that's where they get it.
What if it sells more?
You're dealing with two systems that's going to have the same architecture. Look, you have to scale. You have to start at the lowest common denominator, which will be the S, and then you can work your way up to the Series X. That way, you'll be able to maximize the Series X better. Because starting from the top and scaling down, you probably run into some issue and do more takeaway from the S than starting from the lowest and then just adding to the highest. Shout out to Films with the $5. Sony Gamer going to wait around. Yeah, you heard me. You misunderstood, didn't you? Sony Gamer is going to wait around with no PS5 with over 5 million PS5 at launch. Not like Godfather is going to move PS5 units like Halo will. Well,
Can I say something to that?
Let me get this last bill and then you guys can go. Did I skip that?
Manil J. Chris.
Manil J. Chris. Yeah, that's Manil J. Chris. Manil Chris J with the 499. Word came from Sony themselves that the final product are in Dev's hands and they released the control to beat leaks.
A dev kit is not the same as mass-produced consoles, bro.
Yeah. None of your business. Say none of your business. With the $5. Shout out to Poster back in his bag, ready to console the Xbox. Crack the fuck up. Every time you say console, laugh out loud. Great show, fellas. Thank you for always tuning in. None of your business. And then last but not least, I think that was it.
Hey,
what was your question?
One thing about people keep talking about all they got is Godfather. All fanboys should aside, Xbox or PlayStation haven't revealed their launch lineup yet.
Exactly. Halo Infinite is the only. That's not a launch lineup.
You think they're going to literally just launch?
That's not a launch lineup. No, that's not a launch.
Can I ask a question?
I think some people going to take an L on that too. Just touting that Godfall like that's the only thing they got. Okay. I don't think that's. I think a lot of people going to take an L on that. That's why I didn't even jump on that shit. But go ahead, please.
No, I was just thinking. I agree with what Von's saying, but I think like in Xbox's case, something they really need to do is Z say this a lot, and it's true. Is show a roadmap. So even though it's not necessarily a launch title, the fact that they're showing games out ahead is like something they actually need to do to get people more excited. What?
Hey.
Nah, that noise.
I think Sony gonna have a new Ratchet and Clank at launch. Hopefully.
Oh my god.
I think they're going.
Is it just me, or did Mark Cerny seem like he didn't seem happy about revealing the PS5?
He didn't seem happy revealing the PS4 either.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he
Yes, he
did.
did.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
Vaughn just
Not
capping.
in the PS4 Pro.
We got the most powerful.
I think Sony was put in a bad position, but he made the best of it. I do agree, and the reason why
he made the bitch.
hold
He
on,
made the console.
no, Lisa, to what I'm saying. Let me explain. Me and Z have said this multiple times over the last couple of shows that it was word that Sony was going to launch the PS5 in 2019. That got canceled in 2017, around 2017, 2018. So at that point, you're already millions of dollars in on that chip. You can't change that. Only thing, and that's why in the GitHub, that's why the E0 steps, all them steps, I think it was 4 or 5 major revisions done to the Oberon chip. That was what they could do, because outside of that, they would have had to push the relaunch release back another year to 2021. And they wouldn't go give up another year for Microsoft to be on the market by itself. They found out what happened with the 360 when they done it. So they made major revisions to the chip. They did the overclocking, because when he said a 10% reduction. 10% of that 10.2 is 9.2. So they did the overclock. He made the best of a situation. That's all I'm saying. He was put in a bad position. That's what I mean. It's like throwing no shade at him. He made the best at what they had in the situation, given that they couldn't launch in 2019.
You know, it's another thing that's bothering me about PlayStation 2. Why wait for Xbox to reveal the price? You already beat.
That doesn't make sense, Vaughn.
You might as well just come out. You might as well come out with your price.
That doesn't make sense, Vaughn. Yep.
I think they realize how important it is.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, bro. You don't. The price that they were wanting to pay is going up because of the situation that's going on. Them SSDs aren't cheap, bro.
Man, they better take
Cooling,
that out.
SSDs, you know what I mean? Now, had that bitch came out at 9.2, you probably could have got that bitch about 4, you know what I mean? But the overclocking, the heat.
Yeah, but they're internally debating about 400 versus 500, but I think they have to go 500.
Yeah,
I think we can get.
I
think Sony got through that rough part of it.
I don't like. I think
they'll survive.
I think that bill of material is kind of new. Like, I don't think that was the original cost of the system.
They'll survive with the 500.
Well, you gotta realize.
Here's my question. Do you think like PC gaming is gonna hold the consoles back? Seems that most PCs are fucking hard drives still.
I look at it like this.
Nah, it's not gonna hold the console back. You bugging.
But I do.
Talking about
I
PC.
look at it like this.
Nigga, y'all saying this SSD is revolutionary, but the games that are going to be third party still gonna
Exactly.
be based on
No one does not say that. Only PC would most likely support that SSD shit.
The SSD gonna benefit.
So what are you talking about?
It's gonna benefit first party.
Hey, Post Sego, I got this old ass dog out. I'm here though.
I got you.
Noah said PC might be the only one to support that SSD.
Did you hear what I said? Listen, Gooder.
Gutter is not a word.
Gutter. That's the point.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro.
Listen,
I said, do you think PC is gonna hold games back? Seeing as how most PC players don't have SSDs.
No,
because we're probably not going to see games that really take advantage of the SSD.
That's my point.
Everything comes from first party.
That's my point.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't hear the man
Not gonna
question?
be taking advantage of this SSD.
I mean, even the fact about not going to be able to. It's just I don't really see. Because the common denominator is still going to be the PS4 Pro, the Xbox One.
Okay, fuck it, fine. 2 years down the line, when they stop making PS4 One X, it's still going to be PCs out there that's running on hard drive still.
Mechanical drive. They can easily say NVMe required.
Hey, fuck all that.
Star Citizen has a requirement.
I see a lot of talk about the log
That's
cart.
one game.
Yeah, I see a lot of talk about the log cart. Do you think the log cart is going to be holding back the Series X?
Yep. Nah, because it's going to be the same architecture.
I think so, bro. If that 4 teraflops, I think it will.
They still need more than that.
It need to be more than 4.
Because
or RDNA 2?
CPU, they said, but it's just going to be a different graphics card.
Yeah, because all the systems going to be on RDNA 2.
It's still like geometry required to be calculated.
Yeah.
Me personally, even with that cheaper Xbox, I still don't think they're gonna be able to outsell Sony.
No, we done already established that they won't.
They could at the beginning.
Yeah, Sony might
think they're gonna outsell them at the beginning.
They could outsell Sony at the beginning. Sony's just gonna have to wait it out.
Hey, why would they outsell them at the beginning?
If Sony don't show up November, Microsoft will
They only gonna be having like 4 consoles per store.
That'll be the only way.
You see, Sony just delayed that Venom movie today. So
they
still delayed.
Spider-Man's gonna take its place.
They delayed Death Stranding for PC.
They doing that One Punch Man movie shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Did they delay?
That
Did
shit
they delay
either gonna be good or fucking trash.
It's gonna be trash. There's already been a movie like that though. You know that, right?
That come out in June. Horizon Zero Dawn come out in June for PC. Wonder if they're gonna delay that.
I think Ghost of Tsushima getting delayed.
I don't think so.
I don't think Horizon's getting.
I do want to say this.
I think
I do want to say this. The expectations in terms of who's going to outsell. We got to stop this thing that Sony is going to come out the gate dominating, and Microsoft ain't never going to catch up again. I mean, we got to look at this generation different, man. Both of them is starting off strong in terms of all respect. We just got to wait to see the content. Microsoft might come out with content that might finally appeal to PlayStation gamers and other gamers. We don't know what's going to happen. You never know, though, bro. Never know.
I think regardless of which one outsells.
The 360 era had content that appealed to PlayStation.
A whole different management. That was a whole different management.
I'm just saying, though.
PlayStation 5 is under different management.
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 is dealing with a whole different management. So you think that is going to go with the previous?
Yeah, they management still got the games. That's what it is. Like,
but they management talking about scamming back those games too.
No, listen.
I was gonna say.
Here's the thing. Right,
I'm just trying to save y'all from
putting
the stamp on this shit.
25 years in, bro. They done had management changes. They done had all kind of other changes, and they have still remained undefeated. Like
PS3
Xbox
was not a good generation for them.
Man, stop it, man. That shit still outsold fucking Xbox 360, even though it launched a year later.
It took all the Asians to do that shit,
man,
too.
Come on, man.
Hey, we need to get the bills.
I got the bills. Let me get the bills right quick. Let me see. I got the bills real quick. Let me see. I got to get that too. And let me check. Okay, R&B the third with $5. Sony wasted the DualSense news on an Inside Xbox event like a crackhead. If Microsoft has 2 events in May and June, Sony better think next time or get hold out. Hold out. No, hold ball. I don't even know. That's the crazy X name with the $2. What console 100 million sold that has games selling one? What console that has 100 million sold that has games selling one-to-one? Then Floyd Mayweather with the $2. Quantum Error is a confirmed PS5 launch game. That's dope. That's 2 games we know right there for launch lineup. But I think everybody expected the launch lineup though. That's still not. Shout out to kids with the $14.99. Post up right about how we scale games. We start at the high end, make the best game we can.
No, he said
call assets.
Cole said the opposite. That's why I said what? They start at the top.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay. He's right about that. I was in line with what he said, but different. I heard something different from another developer on Twitter.
All these developers say.
My first reaction prior to this and reading what that developer said was that you start at the top and scale down. But one developer I was seeing on Twitter
depending on the game, honestly.
He started with the lowest denominator and be able to scale up. So I don't know, but thanks for correcting me, kids. He said post up right about how we scale games, but we start at the high end, making the best game we can. Then we call assets to reach a performance target, resolution, FPS, flawless, draw distance. Kid sounds like a developer the way
sound like a developer.
He put that. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Post up. Hit me up in the DMs. I ain't gonna ask you for nothing too important. Kids, KIZ. Maybe we can get you on the show if you are a developer. That way you can explain some of the specs to our audience and explain some of the difference between the system. We'd love to have you on the show, kids. Thanks for support. Remix with the 2009 with $5. Every time Minecraft makes a sale on PlayStation, a pony loses his wings.
I'm back.
That was a good one. Shout out to John Mendoza with the $4.99. Z, I'm saying it. Okay, they keep coming. They keep jumping. Z, I'm saying it right here and right now. motherfucker. So shut the fuck up and respect what I'm about to say.
Quick question. Have they showed the console yet?
Hold on, Teddy. Teddy.
I think they just revealed a little trailer.
Read the room first, nigga.
Shout out to John Mendoza with the now. He say, Z, I'm saying it right here, right now, you fuck nigga. I will beat your motherfucking ass if you don't listen, fuck nigga. So you better listen. Xbox reclaims North America and the UK. They still lose big in Europe, but xCloud changes the landscape in Asia. Ooh, good point, Mendoza. Good point. That is possible.
North America and
Asia is rocking with that xCloud
the first
shit.
year or two.
Shout out to Nerd the Nate. He said $4.99. 360 didn't have games that appealed to PS fans. They had exclusives, 30-day Call of Duty content. Nigga, they had JRPGs out the asshole. What the fuck are you talking about, nerd?
Mass Effect.
What are you talking about, bro?
Left 4 Dead.
Mass Effect, Left 4 Dead. They had all the
you know what's going to come down to the Xbox, really, real talk, right? For it to be, I guess, to I said reclaim the glory that it had with the 360, right?
Yeah.
And to me, I would say, like I said, those like Sony's became the console for the casual this generation. They took that audience. They became the cool hip hop console, right? But Microsoft has to, like, it's not reinventing the wheel. They have to do what they did with the 360. They have to get aggressive with marketing. Not only get the third-party deals, but get third-party content. Do those Steam consoles again. And you can't come in, the game, I guess, being $100 more than your competitor and being weaker. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm sticking to this. Not saying Sony's not going to have any exclusives at the start. I don't count the PC shit. I'm just talking about the box. But you're not going to get any God of Wars or anything like that because the install base is not there. You know what I mean? Those games cost a lot to make, and they, and seeing these consoles. Now, I do say this though. I don't think this generation is going to be as successful as the upcoming generation is going to be as successful as this generation was. What I mean by that is. It teams neither one of them. The reason why I say that because you got third party, right? They're still going to be making games for the PS4 and the Xbox One. That's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they support the multi-plat support the PS4 and the Xbox One, whatever the whole generation because of the architecture. No one and if engines don't change. If they don't change their engine, if we still stay on Frostbite with 3.0 or Unreal Engine, we'll be on 3 or 4, whatever the hell.
4, going to 5.
I don't know. We wouldn't.
The engine's already been up. Unreal Engine, but the engines have been updated to take advantage of the new system.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, they're still, making them engines can't scale up or scale down. What I'm saying, I don't think we're going to the Frostbite 4.0 or anything like that, or 4, whatever the case. I think we're still going to stay where we are for a while.
I think the Xbox is still trash though.
Probably so. It might be. Yes.
Some third party studios don't even support cross generation titles like Warner Brothers. They don't do that shit. They only do one console.
What they didn't have.
They don't do cross gen. They
didn't have. What's the difference between the PS3 and the 360 to the Xbox One and the people? Those 2 different architectures. You're still x86. You know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying. Listen, I'm all for that. I want next generation to go away. You know what I mean? I'm done with it. But they saw. We gotta realize this too. Most people or gamers or whatever you call they're not gonna buy these consoles until they drop down to about $300.
Yeah,
both of these bitches gonna be $500 coming out the gate. You know what I mean? And most motherfuckers again only buy COD, 2K, Madden, shit like that. So
Now I got a question for the post up. I got a question for you Xbox guys. Which I think about they showed the first Xbox game that's not going to use smart delivery. It's going to be a remaster again. Y'all see that game?
What game
is that?
Observer.
Oh, Observer. Oh, it's coming out for PS5 too.
I'm not saying that like as against Xbox. I'm just saying they still doing that goofy shit next gen too.
I mean,
that's a developer choice. That's a developer choice.
Yeah,
but I see what he's saying. He's talking about the smart delivery.
I still think Sony and
he's talking about giving the free upgrade.
I think they should make that mandatory. It's not
he's talking about giving the free upgrade.
Vaughn, so what smart delivery is, Xbox does their own upgrading behind the scenes that the devs don't have to touch. So they're the ones that might up-res it or give it better frame rates.
No, that's not what smart delivery is.
Listen, if they want to remaster it,
that's not what smart delivery is, brother.
That's what it. Listen, if there's a version of the game, if there's
Smart delivery detects the kind of hardware that you're on, and then kind of runs the game
Yeah, but
opposing
the
to your
developers
hardware.
got to do it. Though. They got to.
No, they don't.
Trying to finish saying.
Hold on.
Say it again.
Microsoft.
They come out and say they wouldn't support it.
They don't. They already announced the remaster of it already.
That's coming. That's coming
Just
to the base consoles.
It's out. It's already. It's out. It's been out for base console for 2 years. They making a remaster for it.
They're reduxing it for.
Yeah, it's
but you gotta buy it again. You gotta buy it again.
Yeah, you gotta buy it again. It's a remaster.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's coming out for this gen too, though.
No, it's been out for this gen already. It's just a remaster.
Nigga, they reduxing it for this gen too. I get what you're saying.
It's still a remaster though.
But they're reduxing it.
If they're reduxing it for this gen, it'll be fine on Series X without buying the new. You don't have to buy the new
It's gonna
version.
be on these consoles too, bro. I get the
remaster.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The remaster will be on this generation and next generation.
Okay,
I'm
hold
just
on.
saying, games gonna still be on that goofy shit next
Shout
year.
out to Christina. Thought about
It's coming out this gen.
Hey, man,
It's out already.
Okay, hold on. Before y'all get y'all
Oh my God.
tsunami on, y'all going down the path of tsunami. Y'all just telling y'all to hold out
Yeah.
before y'all go that tsunami way. Shout out to Christina.
Fucking tsunami way, fuck nigga.
If you will listen to yourself, you'll know, fuck nigga. Shout out to Christina. Lot Bennett with the $2. The X will hold it back. Can't add as many NPCs, fuck nigga. Okay, how many games have you created, Tatiana? Gamer O'Malley with the $2. Final Fantasy Remake just broke Spider-Man 3-day sale records, 3.5 million. You late, brother. We've been talking about that shit at the beginning of the show. Rewind this shit back and enjoy yourself. What we got going on?
SS9, y'all do know that the Spider-Man sold over 2 million on the PS4. Yes, sir. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Spider-Man is Sony's. Is it the most successful Sony exclusive this generation?
I thought Final Fantasy just broke that record though, right?
And here goes Sony.
3 days, sir.
3-day record.
And here goes Sony, the lion ass profit. I can't stop lying. $5. Shout out to Final Fantasy VII Remake, making Xbox guys cry on Twitter all day. Who's crying, brother? It's a game. We don't take this shit that serious, brother.
Some of them do.
Bro, y'all be too involved in this shit, brother.
I like
this.
I like the dialogue.
Like pause. Let's not get it twisted. Final Fantasy is bigger than PlayStation. It was the #1 selling game on the original PlayStation. Everybody had fucking PlayStation 1. That game goes beyond that. So regardless, they have movies about this shit. Like, this IP is huge. Like, it would sell no matter what platform it's on.
Yes,
The
it's
first
huge.
thing I said is it's one of the biggest RPGs in the history of gaming.
Let me tell you something. Look, y'all got to stop with one game making Xbox cry. We still waiting on the first last of Microsoft out of business, like y'all said. Come on now, just stop with
We were
these.
just talking about pony tears earlier, though. Why is his comment so bad?
But
we
man,
can talk about pony tears and bot tears in the same show. What's the big deal?
Go out to school, this nigga, man.
Tears for everyone. Tears for fears. Fuck it.
You just fucking up the flow right now. We gonna teach your ass behind the scenes when it talks tonight.
I'm getting in where I fit in. Pause.
Ooh, you nasty. You got in where you fit in with that.
Hold on. Pause. What the fuck did you just say?
You say he get in where he fit in. I said that's between Von cheeks.
Oh man.
What?
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Hold on. Shout out to Brian Ingram with the $2. Is it Final Fantasy VII coming to Xbox? Well, that's the word. That's the word.
A year.
So
is it confirmed?
Well, on that note, I'm gonna pass it over to Z. It's been an amazing.
Hold on. I got Thrash. Listen, unless you change your number, brother. I see. I text you. Let me know when you want to have them 6 people, bro. So you can pull up and get these motherfucking paws and duty, bro. Don't hide in the shadows. And don't write no motherfucking check that your ass can't cash unless you change your number.
Watch out for Thrash.
I text that number this number I had for you, bro.
Hey, Tsunami, I hope you get a heat rash from that bald ass head.
Oh shit!
Hey, I live in Connecticut. It's not even hot.
These guys.
For another 3 months.
It was hella day.
Hey, Vaughn said, why you put me in bug information out there?
He said, what happens in the DM stays in the DMs.
Hey, Thrash.
It's just games.
Hey, Thrash, your numbers, I got the number that start for you for 528. If that's you, it start with a 528. You know what I mean? Eric 424.
Vaughn say,
I hit you.
Vaughn say, You know I call Buck Spineless Thunder because he flexing with your nasty
Where did you get that from? What the?
He said, who put that out there?
Hey, is we live? Is we live?
Yeah, we still live. Hold on, we still live.
Oh,
Yeah,
if we wasn't live, I'd get real disrespectful.
Shout out to the Ray with the $2. Bucky don't let that pig feed. Fuck niggas stop you. And Sony, the lion ass prophet. I can't take shit with the $5. Post talking about people taking things serious. Yo, you arse hurt daily about Sony dog walking, bro. F my ass out loud. You know, I done gave you so many L's on Twitter, Prophet. It's crazy, brother, but you still come through. We appreciate that.
Post, did you read the other bill?
I got all the bills.
Oh, I see a bill that say how long. Nah, man, I can't say that live.
Nope.
I can't say that live.
Nope.
I can't say
Nope.
that live.
He's about to make him his own bill.
As I said, I'm finna pass this over to Z so he can close the show out. And we can get gritty. No, I ain't even finna say that last.
Nasty with me.
No, I didn't say get nasty with you, brother. Go ahead and close the show out, brother.
Okay, we going over on Twitch. What we doing? Hold on, yeah, that's the last one, Bill. Yeah, we going
here?
What are we doing here? Yeah, we going on over Twitch. We going on 2K. What? Hey, Vaughn, you started Final Fantasy or no?
Oh, hold on. Speaking of 2K, Smoke, would you like to go ahead and tell the story?
I explained it to Zena behind the scenes. He said I was lying. So Trey can back me up.
They said you was lying. No, that's the fucking truth.
Teddy Payne said, Sue said I was lying. And all types of shit.
No, bro, that was the fucking truth. Tsunami
lie.
Juan busted his ass 48 and 28, and he took his ass over to the east because he bent the knee.
That's not true, nigga.
Look, as long as I got my apology from Post Up, it's all good.
This motherfucker over here bent the knee. He bent the knee to Quan.
Thank you for the $2.
I didn't even play.
Listen,
damn.
You want to hear the rest of this argument? We going live on Twitch right now.
Damn lie. That don't make no sense.
So you forgot that Quan dropped